Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Crunch Time, where we come up big when it counts. I'm Dom with Sauce, Ant, and Lukey. How we going, lads?
What up?
Good, mate. Good. How are we,
Another week of
fellas?
paradise.
Another week. Back with another crunch time, and been up in our game recently. Our crunch time. I've been loving
We've put some absolute bangers out.
Yeah, good eps. Good feedback from the community, especially about our tier system. Got the people wild up on Instagram with our Wonder Kids tiered. A few people defending their boys in there, which is what we want to see. Obviously, a bit touchy over there, guys. But we just give our honest opinion, what we feel is best, and it's all up for debate. This is what we want to create discussion, get you thinking.
A few people reached out about the first one we did, the boxes, the finest boxes. We copped a lot of slack.
Oh, bro, we copped
about those finest boxes. I was getting messages saying, "Why would I don't understand your logic behind Top's finest?" And then I had to explain, no, we meant we would rip it to see the cards that we get inside rather than hold it long term. But a lot of people reached out and said, "No, you're sleeping on finest slab stocks, especially slab stocks." Aaron was just like, "No, you're sleeping on it straight out." I'm like, all right,
wow.
That's fair enough.
Fair point. The cards do look sick.
When we do for the other one, for the Wonder Kids, when we actually put that one out and we do a part 2, which we will do probably in the coming weeks. I think next week we might look into tiering up the NBA rookies from last season going into this season, and potentially even combining it with 19-20 rookies. So do the Zion year with the LaMelo year, and we'll tier them. And then I think the following week we'll do part 2 of the Wonder Kids, but we'll review the original one with some of the comments that were put on there and see what your thoughts are based on what those comments were. So, but anyway, we are going to start with, lads, an article that I came across when I was on Cardboard Connection during the week, and it literally is just the top Lewis Hamilton cards to collect. So this is what they've put out. A couple in here, they're all familiar to us. Some more familiar to the fact that we know people that have some of these cards. So very interesting. So they've wrote this up. They said, while the overall selection is still fairly limited, the interest in Lewis Hamilton cards continues to grow as the racing legend pads his historic Formula One stats. Resume. Starting in 2006, various Lewis Hamilton cards have appeared. However, the first mainstream card release did not occur until Topps took over the F1 license in 2020. Huh? Okay, fair enough. There are also multiple unlicensed cards from over the years, including the Pro 2.0 card. Keep tabs on the hottest cards, blah, blah. Here we go. All right, here we go. So we've got the 2006 Futera Grand Prix Lewis Hamilton card number 95. Most collectors view 06 Futera Grand Prix as the first Lewis Hamilton card. This GP2 card is more like a minor league card. I love it. So not everyone treats it as his rookie card. Nevertheless, these cards rarely surface. No, it's worth nothing because it's a F2 card. So let's be honest. If we're going with the trend with every other driver.
I was going to say, it seems like what the market's doing. Because I think for 2021, it looks like Mick's going to have his RC in that. But last year, on 2020, he didn't have one. So is that what they're doing now? When they get to F1, then they're putting the RC on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I reckon it's interesting. It's like we always talk about in soccer, when you make it to a top 5 league, that's when you technically... We've had this discussion where if you're in a minor league, whatever that be, the Danish league, whatever league, and you make it to a top 5 league, should that be your rookie card? Like we spoke about this with Haaland and that crossover. Yeah. This carries over into Formula One, and you can see Formula One is just very cutthroat. If you're in Formula One, that's your rookie card. Your first year in that F1 car, that's a rookie.
Who decided that though?
I don't know. It's just
Like,
like
some guy just was like,
it's
"Oh,
like
you know
a
what?
community. Yeah, it's true. Like
It's so weird.
it just happened out of nowhere.
Weird. Yeah,
The funny thing is, it's all
can't say
set
anything
by
about it.
it's set by the new community. It's not set by the old
Hmm.
community. There's been people out there collecting F1 for years. It's the
Yeah.
people that wanted to make money off of it have gone, oh, we've come from the other sports into F1 and gone, oh, RC means everything for rookie. So this is what it is. It's this card. Like, in an F1, that is. So interesting.
It's
like,
weird.
even going down here, it's very interesting. I don't know if you can see on this side. I can't zoom in. But
Yeah, I can
this
sort of.
Lewis Hamilton Topps Chrome variation PSA 10 is currently listed on eBay for $25,000 US. So
Big
Nice.
boy card.
big boy card, definitely. All right, then we got the 09 illustrated for kids Lewis Hamilton, which is just a card. He made his debut in 07.
This is kind of interesting. This card, I reckon, in a world where we're all following like hobby rules, where like your first card is technically your card, and you're technically a rookie card. I reckon this is the rookie card of the bunch.
It
Because it doesn't have his face.
Yeah, just because it's not his face and it's an SI for kids. But
Can
SI
actually-
for kids, you can get multiple rookie cards that are SI for kids.
I can actually show you something very interesting, and you will probably laugh at this, but this here and this here,
Is that Hamilton?
no, is Prost and Senna.
I can't see.
Oop. So that's
Yeah.
Prost. That's Senna. Oop. There you go.
Yeah.
And I've done research on these, and this is actually their first card.
Ever.
So everything before
Wow.
this was a sticker and
Oh, okay.
a car card. So they're them in an F1 car. So you don't actually see them as a driver. So this is their first like driver card, and this is nowhere near their rookie year. This is the Australian Motor Racing cards, and this is based at the Adelaide Grand Prix. So this is well and truly beyond their rookie years. The rookie sticker for Senna and Prost looks unbelievable. It looks awesome. It's like in that Campione dello Sport type.
Oh, yeah.
It looks mint. It looks so good. But what I'm trying to say is, I picked the Senna up for $20, and I picked the Prost up for $5. Technically, is that their rookie card? Because it's their first driver card.
I mean, yes.
Yeah,
and
one
no.
where you actually
It's
see their
weird.
face or helmet.
Yeah, like that's what I bought them for that, but also because I like Prost and Senna. So it's like, okay, but it's just weird. If that's the case, then that card fucking should be worth more than anything. If that makes sense, but but in my opinion, it shouldn't.
Are you saying
it's
it
a
shouldn't
weird-
because it's so far out of their rookie
It's like
season?
I think it's like
It's weird. The market
yeah.
just makes up its own rules for every sport and every
and no one will ever no one in the US market will ever flash a Scanlon's card.
That's
Say
true.
this is the rookie card. Not ever.
Yeah.
No one ever will. Like who the fuck's pulling out a
It'd be-
Scanlon's card?
It'd be very difficult to get that to a point where like people look at it as the true rookie, even though it's the
100%.
first rookie card.
100%.
First card, sorry.
I'd be interested to see if there's an article on here regarding Senna, like Senna cards, and actually seeing if that card's in there. I might
There's
do
only
that in the background after this article.
There's only one goat over there, and it's Lewis Hamilton. So I doubt it.
Do you think like the Schumacher Netflix thing didn't really make a dent in the whole
No.
Schumacher market?
I haven't checked these prices. I actually haven't even had a chance to watch the doco yet, unfortunately.
Nah, yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, especially the way, like, the doco itself.
I think, I genuinely think, like, Lou touched on this on Card Talk Pod, and it's like it's like the American market and this and that. But the whole thing is, he's the GOAT. because they're watching him in real time. All these new fans are coming into the sport now, and they're watching the GOAT in real time.
Yeah.
Like they're watching a documentary and he's in it. They're watching his races. They're able to actually watch and enjoy it. Well, watch and enjoy is two different things. Besides waking up the following morning and going, "Oh, I finished first. Oh, I finished first. I'm putting the card up $150. Like it's two different things. But they actually have a connection to him as a driver, like what we would have had to Michael Schumacher.
Yeah.
But they were never into the sport then. The sport's big now, not 20 years ago. Yeah, that's honestly the difference.
Just touching on that there, what do you think happens this off season? I think I've talked about this before, but I've forgotten, so maybe we can talk about it again. This off season, what do you think happens? And two, what do you think happens when Lewis retires and moves away from Formula One?
Depends what. Okay, I think depending on what happens leading up to the end of the season will determine like the rest of the season. Like, say it goes down to like the last race and Hamilton edges it out. I think that his prices will go ballistic right after the season. I think they'll spike up, and it won't be like. I don't think we'll have a situation where like LeBron, where he wins a chip and then his price dips. I think it's too new of a market. I think he wins, and then people are going to be hyping up already for the next season. The races next season, two of them in America. I think two. I think that
they strategically drop the Netflix series like in the off season as well. So it's all like,
and then I was leading.
So it's like the first week of the year, first week of the season, or in the lead up, like a month before or so.
Yeah, I think we were like it'll be very minor drop. I think other cards will. I don't know how this next edition, like Series 2, I guess, will go for Topps Chrome. I don't see it going as well as Series 1.
Yeah,
I genuinely expect rocking up to the Australian Grand Prix next year, and there's just everyone just supports Hamilton, and you just go to him. Oh, when did you start following it? Oh, when I started watching Drive to Survive, and
who's watching Drive to Survive and supporting Hamilton? It comes across as
it's more of a card market thing. It's more of a card market thing.
It's a stupid thing.
Everyone you're gonna see a lot of George Russell fans, mate.
There is 20-year-old girls posting Formula One results on their story. So this is just showing that, like last year, I highly doubt that would happen, and 3 years ago, I definitely wouldn't have seen any shit like that happen.
Mate, every one of those.
I'm just saying, when we go to the Formula One, when we go to the Australian Grand Prix next year, there's going to be every man and their dog is going to be there. You're going to have to resell a ticket. That's what it's going to be like.
If you probably can't count, all of you in here, probably can't count it on your hands, So you don't need to give me a number. But just say it's more than 10, because the answer is going to be more than 10. How many people, when you used to say, oh, I watch F1s, I got up and watched the F1 race, everyone turned around and said, that's not a sport, it's car racing. I'd never watch that shit. 3 years later, now like, oh, I started watching it, it's actually really good. I got into it because of the Netflix show. Tell me how many people. It's more than you can count on both of your hands.
There's more people that I'm like, wait, I swear to God, like I've never seen you ever talk about Formula One or anything. And it's more girls. Like I'm like, what girl watches car racing? I'm sorry, like, I don't mean to be sexist or anything, but what girl watches car racing?
It's kind of a simple sport to like follow. You're just watching, and then the commentators. I'm going to say this: the commentators in F1 are some of the greatest commentators in any sport. They do a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Like for periods of the race that are boring, right? Nothing's happening, and their ability to hype up like the most minor thing.
Oh, it's very well done. It's very well done.
Like the other day, we watched the NRL final, and the commentary was so shit. And all I could think of was, go get those F1 commentators, bring them across every sport apart from soccer, and then you will have
they wouldn't be too bad in soccer because they're Poms.
Yeah, but the soccer's tough.
They'd just be biased. They'd be so biased. Yeah. They'd be like Jadon Sancho is the greatest player of all time. Rashford, 100%. Luke Shaw's better than Roberto Carlos. Like it'd just be overkill. I couldn't sit there.
I think it's got every element. First of all, the Netflix thing, we can't avoid it. It's the biggest sports show, I think, that we've ever had.
The next season will be the biggest.
Monstrous. Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
I think it's brought in so many people, myself included. I'm not out of that. I barely watched F1 compared to what I did after I watched that series. That series is the one that like makes you go back and research, drivers and look into what the type of, the teams and why this person is moving here. Like you can get into it that way. It's a lot easier to get in that way than having to just research for yourself. So I think that it's only going to go up from here. I think, like you said, Dom, next season is going to be nuts.
It's because it's so close this year, and there's been some crazy races, and
it was the only thing that was on during COVID. That's another big factor.
That's the other thing. And like you put in one of your stories, Anth, like Netflix was following McLaren the week that Ricciardo and Norris came 1-2. Like it's just that's massive. Like there's going to be a lot of great content to put out there, and especially this battle between Verstappen and Hamilton. They're going to pump that up like literally, you're just going to push it. Anyway, let's back onto here. I'll chuck it back on. The next one that we got for Lewis is the 2009 Top Trumps Tournament Sporting Heroes Lewis Hamilton. These cards are actually very popular. These cards are very popular for a lot of celebrities. A lot. And it actually happens to be a lot of rookie cards for a lot of celebrities. So there's just a little bit of
I've never seen that before.
Trust me, just go in there, just type in Tops Trumps rookie cards, and I'm pretty sure you can get a Jennifer Aniston one. That's probably Brad Pitt.
I've got to say, I'm not a fan.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. You can go get some goats.
The big one.
The Tops Now? They didn't include the Tops Now ones?
That's coming.
Oh, is that
2020 Tops Chrome Lewis Hamilton? Just the base.
That's the card porn card. Yeah. the one they used to get this statistical analysis. They use that.
Yeah, they didn't go to this one or this one. They
use Excel sheets. They went looking for it. They stopped at this one. They brought up an Excel sheet, and that was it.
Card porn's going to be, mate. I don't want to make this about card porn, but fuck, they're going to watch Drive to Survive. They'll catch up, and by the time next season starts, mate, all their content's going to be fucking F1. So,
is what it is.
Just a shout out to them. Stop putting like random shit on your page. Like, get back to what you're good at. Like freaking stupid.
Hobby's quiet right now. They're putting women's soccer on the as their story.
It's okay. Like it's still sport related, but still, it's like some of the other crap they put like funny videos.
I did see that. It was like some random soccer reel.
Yeah,
it's right, fair enough.
They're lemons. Then we got a card that's very familiar with Anthony that he's seen in person and held in person, and that's the
it's a big
Topps Chrome variation.
That's nice. It's one of the nicest looking F1 cards.
Just look at his mug. Have a look at his mug. He's just like,
you know what else? It's because that for some reason where this card was shot has that garage background. The rest of them are all like, I don't have mine here, but the Lando and everything like that is like a flat surface. It looks like a ribbed type of thing. It's amazing. It's glorious looking card. Glorious.
Then we've got his auto to 58.
Average autograph, let's be honest.
It's shit. Then we've got his Topps Chrome Sapphire. It's in year order, by the way. It's not in ranking order.
Okay.
The
Sapphire.
Yeah. And then variation Sapphire.
Which is okay.
The other one looks way better.
Yeah.
Then we got his Dynasty.
Big boy card. That's the card. That's really the card you want to have.
This is not even the best one.
It's not, but like a Dynasty.
Yeah, but this is their number 10. So the one that we were discussing last week on Crunch Time, for anyone that is watching this, is the picture of Lewis here on the left-hand side. The auto is on the right-hand side, but then the patch is flipped horizontally, and it's at the top, and it's got the United Kingdom flag as the patch. and that was numbered to 4 of 4. So pretty much like Ant said, it's his car racing number 44 because obviously you can't
Brilliant
get
card.
it. And then here's a Tops now. That's like the best card
There
ever.
it is, yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not fast on Tops now. I'll be honest with you. It's tough
Pretty low
for me to
print on
get
that one,
behind
though.
this card.
It's like
It
1900.
is low print. Yeah, it is quite low, but tough to get behind.
I get you.
there you go. So there's some of his cards. Anything missing? I think they're all covered for. There isn't too many Lewis Hamilton
There's
cards.
that Pro 2 one that's on license. That was mentioned at the start, wasn't it? It was mentioned there somewhere.
Yes.
It wasn't shown, but it was mentioned.
I'll actually click on it and see if it opens up a listing. Here it is.
Yeah, there is.
There it is. That's just.
So what are we actually regarding as his rookie? Because I mean, people are paying a shitload of money for his Topps Chrome stuff.
Man, have a look at this
And-
listing. Jeepers.
Jesus.
Like this? No? This card?
Probably
This-
not
For
this.
me, I'm going SI for kids.
That's an interesting one, Anth, honestly.
I'm going that card, and then if I'm going to buy a card for an investment, I'll buy a Topps Chrome. Even though it is like this year, I still think the value is there
Yeah.
in first year Topps Chrome.
I agree.
Technically, yeah. Go,
Okay,
Luke.
you go.
Sorry. Go. No,
Okay,
you go.
I agree. I agree with 2008 being his rookie. The second part I was going to say is, I can't. I don't know. I just can't justify to myself that the Topps Chrome in his 12th year season or something is his rookie card. I don't know. And considering there's other options available, that being a SI for kids or I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know.
But what's a 2012 LeBron Prism go for? Like a Prism Silver. Actually, I should look that up.
2012. When I was looking to buy one that was in pretty bad condition, it was 200 USD raw.
For a 2012 Prism.
Yeah. I showed
it's just
source
the
as
base.
well.
So the base is going for 1,000, and then I don't know
I
the
should've bought it,
silver. Yeah, the silver's
silver-
going for. So the silver's going for 12K in a BGS 9.5.
See, like that to me is where I'd put this Chrome. Like maybe a touch
Yeah,
lower.
okay.
Maybe not even a touch below. Maybe like 50% of the way. But like, it's not LeBron's rookie card. Obviously, we all understand. Like this is his whatever it's at.
Yeah, that's a
10th
good
year?
comparison.
It'd be his
10th year in the
ninth
league.
year. 9th year.
But this, 9th year. But this is still going to go down as like a historic card.
There's
how I
more of a
look at-
case for that, like the Topps Chrome being Hamilton's rookie compared to the LeBron Prism example.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But with the way I look at the Chrome Hamilton is especially the silver and especially the variation. The variation I put on par with a silver LeBron, just because how low it is on a print run. Like it's so small, like significantly small, and I think that's the card people are going to look at. The same way people look at that LeBron card and be like, okay, I want that because it's his first Prism.
But if you were to, honestly, in all honesty, if you're going to say that there is a rookie card for Lewis, it has to be one of these two. Debuted 07.
Yeah, if I'm saying
This
just
is his
straight rookie,
first-
I'm going top one.
Yeah. There's two options. There's the top trumps, and then there's this, the SI for kids. But I agree with you what you're saying, and I completely agree. It makes sense. Like, it's not really his rookie card, but it's his first major card, really. I don't know. Nothing
Out of a premium set.
Yeah, out of a premium set, correct. Yeah. Nice. Any final words? We'll move on.
I'm thinking.
Move on to some soccer.
That's the soccer.
let's go on to some Goldin
So
Auction.
can I just ask before we move on, where does it stand for the Schumacher rookie? Because that's really his only card. Does he have more cards in a premium set?
No,
We're
that's the
talking
card.
about that.
Unless
what about when
he,
are we going to say the same thing?
Yeah, I think so. You go.
One,
No
two.
way.
No, I'm joking. I'll say. What about when they bring out like legends in Topps Chrome? And
I think that's
expand
what's
the
going to happen.
checklist.
I
Bro,
reckon we're close.
Bro, that'll make-
We're a year away. I don't think it'll come out in
yeah,
this next season. This next set.
No.
That'll
I
make
think
me
the year
physically
after.
ill. If that happens, it'll make
And
me
you reckon
vomit.
people will be saying Michael Schumacher rookie?
I'll
No,
vomit.
but
Yeah,
they put it as like an insert or some shit.
Nah,
They'll
they'll
put it
fucking
they'll put it as an
will, man.
insert.
They will. You know which
Legends
market
of the
it's going
sport
to.
insert, surely.
We're not, boys. We're not setting the market.
Nah, I don't think they're going to do it. It's
I'm
just
gonna
going to be
vomit.
like one of those things.
I will vomit on my desk on this show if that goes for just crazy prices compared to fucking.
And that'll be expensive. That'll be expensive.
Like I'll vomit. Genuinely, will be physically ill.
Yeah,
that'd
be
suck.
Pricey.
That'd actually suck.
Anyway, that's an interesting. We'll pencil that. I reckon that'll be a very interesting topic when it comes up, and it will come up. I guarantee you, they're working tirelessly to get the legends all the rights sorted so they can use it. And I don't know if they can, but they'll get it done. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's a fair call. It's a fair call. Let's move over to Goldin. They got their soccer auction. They got other things, but we're just going to go through the soccer.
Yeah, Goldin Elite.
A few cards here. Mega cracks. Messi. 9-5.
Can you zoom in a little bit, Dom? Can't see it properly.
I can't, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Because let's see if I can.
On the browser.
Saucy, can you get it up? By any chance?
Just make it big screen, Lukey, at the bottom.
I am.
Oh, you got it big screen. Oh,
yeah.
My bad.
That's right. I can sort of see what's going on to a certain extent.
You got it, Saucy, or you want me to keep going?
That's right. Keep going.
Well, it'll be the same. It'll be the same.
Okay. It's because I got my Mac. I don't know how to do it. So we got the Mega Cracks. Then we got a Diego Maradona game used Argentina. It's just a jersey, number 9 jersey used for South American Youth Championship in Venezuela. So
hold on. Is that 17 days left?
Yeah, 17 days left.
Fuck, how long do these run?
No, they run for about a month.
I thought they were like a week or so, 2 weeks.
No, 25 days or something.
There we go. I'm liking the look of that Zinedine Zidane PSA 9 rookie card.
Yeah, it's here. Here it is. I'm liking this one, mate.
Did you like the price?
Don't even get me started, mate. I should have one.
There's one thing about if FIFA and Goldin have very similar markets. They're just over the top.
This is my favorite card. This is my favorite card in the whole entire auction.
Johan.
It's at $77,000.
That's kind of nuts when you.
This is proof that you're paying for literally the slab, and the slab's wrong. So
and a bit of sticker.
So just want to point that out.
That's not how you spell his name, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. If you look at the back,
DRUJ.
Yeah, mate, I could be a lemon here. I could have Groif on the back. It does have Groif on the back.
Oh my god, it does.
Unless that's how it's pronounced or spelled in, like native, whatever country that's printed in. Go back. Go to the other side. Is that Dutch?
That's what it says.
Yeah, it is Dutch.
There you go.
It's spelled. Maybe we're wrong.
So maybe that's how it's spelled.
Oh yeah, I think PSA's done this one there.
Johan Cruyff.
Fuck you, PSA.
That'd be. Not only would I would actually be impressed if they got that and they did their research and they.
I'll tell you what.
I'd love to hear
on that card.
Someone pronounce it though.
Groif. I'll ask Vincent.
So is that his rookie card?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Pop one. Wait, hold on. How's that a pop? So it's a pop 2 total. That's sick.
This card kills me, bro. Every single time.
This is the one.
What's it at the moment?
I'm gonna get this slabbed ASAP. honestly, if that's going for 77, what's his first year World Cup do?
That the Zidane's at 42K at the moment.
Send it $150 express, bro.
These vintage places, like these vintage plays, are real money. Real money.
If you find this gradable, yeah.
Yeah, but
Messi.
like vintage is, look at all of these cards here are vintage, pretty much.
Here's some
So for Killian, some Killian action.
Ronaldo's, Messi. Here you go.
Yeah,
This is nice.
Yeah, this one's good. This one's pretty mad.
This is nice. Funny thing, I was saying this on the soccer stream on the weekend. That's a 1-1 as well.
Maradona auto. Fuck.
On card.
That's a beautiful card. I
was speaking to my grandfather. I'm pretty sure you were in there, Lukey, when I told this story. So
yeah,
I
bet his best 11.
Speaking to my grandfather. Yeah, and he
yeah,
because he turned 90, and I said, "Oh, you know, you've been around, you've seen all the best." And I said, "Who's the best player you've ever seen, ever?" And he goes, "Maradona."
Is it Diego?
He goes, "Hands down, better than Messi." He said Messi and Ronaldo couldn't touch Maradona. That's what he said.
Him saying something like that, you almost think he's from Naples.
And he's not from Calabria, so
yeah.
him saying something like that, like, actually has merit for once. Like, all right, at least he got to see him. I never got to see him play.
True. That's it.
Funnily
it
enough,
is a good point.
Funnily enough, he didn't mention Pele. So,
but Italians have this affinity with Maradona.
Yeah, but my nonno also said to me, he goes, Pele even adds the goals he kicks on FIFA. No, he didn't say, but he could have said that. I would have believed him. I would have believed him.
That's mad.
That's a cool patch as well, this one.
That's a nice
card. This is a nice card as well. There's some good cards in this, man. Like I've got my account now. I'm ready to bid on one of these.
You're ready to buy one of the big boys?
Nah, honestly, if some of these go under the radar, and I think they will, I think it's worthy of.
Did you get verified, Anth? Did you?
What was that M patch they got? Sorry, on the right.
It's Mbappe. Here, I'll open it. It's a 1-on-1.
Cool.
There's two really nice World Cup Mbappes there. We'll get to those.
There's a Mark Van Basten rookie sticker, which is pretty interesting.
There's what, sorry?
A Mark Van Basten.
Yeah.
PSA 7 rookie sticker, which I find is pretty interesting. I mean, its current bid's $15K.
Sure.
Not bad.
Marco Van Basten.
All right, a few things from glancing through this. Do we remember that whole controversy with the 2002 Ronaldo rookie sticker and the summer fake? Do you remember? Yeah, the sticker. Go to number 513, Doma. Scroll up, 513. This actually falls under the category of like what the rumor was to be fake, where he's like slightly tan and he's got that, it doesn't.
Oh, I thought you meant 9 sticker.
So this,
not Cristiano. Yeah, I remember this.
With the tan and everything like that, I'd like to actually. I'd probably look it up myself. BGS registry when it was graded. But this is probably the first one of that bunch that's hitting the Goldin Auction.
What's that
already? 27,000.
Fuck. BGS 10 as well for a sticker.
Football.
This to me could get very nasty, especially if that's like proven, or someone works out that it is actually fake. Because basically there was that rumor and then it just disappeared.
Yeah, Soccer Cards Rock talked about it, and then one guy came out and like sort of flamed him, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Let's have a look here.
So there was one guy or something.
One guy replied, and then that was it.
Yeah, there was another guy that came out and he was like saying that someone he knows has opened hundreds of boxes of those stickers looking for Ronaldo's, and there's variations in it. Like that's the way it came or got printed or some shit like that.
Okay.
So there was like two sides to the story. So we don't really know the actual, what's the actual truth. But this is what I mean, man. Like, when you put so much faith in these grading companies, they're supposed to know this shit. Yeah.
Facts. I would be very worried if I was a buyer of those cards after even the rumor of they could be fake. It made me second guess whether I'm going to buy it or not.
What's that World Cup Prism box at?
Was it 1800?
All right, I take it back. First of all, I want to take it back. I was wrong.
Of what?
For this particular one, it was graded in 2014.
Oh, right.
So yeah. I'm way off, but that's massive then. BGS 10. I'm wrong, but BGS 10. Wow.
In there.
What do you reckon that ends at? What do you reckon that ends at? That BGS 10, Anth?
I think because of the Ronaldo, the one that sold for 317. I think this goes anywhere between 150 and 250. I think a 175.
I'm gonna say 250.
Yeah, it might be right. Think
about what a BGS 10 means, and then think about how hard it is to grade stickers too.
Which lot number was it?
513.
Oh, just this one.
You might be right, eh?
I reckon it's gonna go over the 200 mark.
Would that be a
record? The minimum bid on it though was 25 grand. So there's been two bids on it, 26 and 27.
I just think about it as it's his first, it's his first sticker. How hard stickers are to grade, and how hard it is to get a BGS 10. And when you put to get a BGS 10 in a sticker, that's crazy. That's a crazy condition, especially for a sticker of especially for a sticker of this age as well. It was graded in, what'd you say, 2014?
Yeah, you might be, you're not wrong. I think you might be right. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go 250 plus as well.
Yeah. No, I'll go conservative. I'll go 200 plus, not 250.
You reckon the last BGS 10 sold for 120 according to Cardladder, and the last PSA 10 sold for 108, but Cardladder's predictive value currently has it at they got PSA 10s at. It's pretty funny because Cardladder's value has got a PSA 10 at 138,000 and a BGS 10 at 118,000. That's their predictive value that they would give it. So let's see how accurate it is.
Is that accurate? That last sold September 16. That's not that long ago at all for 108,000 PSA 10. But that would have been. See, that's the thing. You've also got the golden factor. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was a private sale according to the platform.
When the Mega Cracks did 300K last week or whatever for a record price, this one here is easy 200. That's also what I chuck into consideration.
Yeah, I think.
See, and then all right, guys. So now here we have the Ronaldo. Now everyone's paying big money for this sticker. That's why are they paying that much money? Because it's his first. But we don't apply that to Lewis Hamilton or you know what I mean? So where's the clarity?
There's no consistency, mate.
There's no consistency in any of this, right? It's it's whatever the maths decide. That's what it is. And then you better be quick enough to catch on to that so you can buy that before it hypes up. Correct. And then grade them and make your bank off it if you want to do that. Because
what's your comparison for the Hamilton for this? This looks like this is an obvious choice for me. But
there's also the Mega Cracks card.
I'm picking either one of those two before I pick a Ronaldo in the United kit from the 2003, 2004 sets. I'm going straight to these. With soccer, it's a lot easier. Because you can just straight away, especially for Ronaldo and Messi, there's only one and two. There's only the sticker and then the Mega Cracks. But for Hamilton, it's.
I think to sort of answer your question. Yeah, you done it or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say to answer your question, the SI for kids, for example, didn't come from an official F1 release, where this is from from was it
Panini,
Panini Football Portugal stickers. So I
The
think that
Futera
sort of
came
makes
for
it,
an official release, but it's
that's
F2.
F2.
So,
That's F2. Yeah. Yeah.
like, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's blurred lines, and it's the same. Like, I could relate it to Haaland. Although you've got his sticker, what's gonna sell for more in the future? The Bundesliga Sapphire, or the Topps Chrome Sapphire that's got the RC logo in his Dortmund kit, or the the sticker from Champions League sticker where he's in the Salzburg kit. Like,
even the Salzburg finest might even be a shout.
Here we go. Fuck, I didn't even know this.
That's what just food for thought. Food for thought.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely weird. It's weird.
Couple Hamiltons.
What are those prices? I can't see properly.
So this one here is at 11K current bid.
Yep.
These all have 18 days left, by the way.
Yeah.
This one's at 10K. PSA 10, so that's 4 of 10. This one's here a 1 of 5, so that's the 5. BGS 9 orange refractor, 2750. This is a 70th anniversary refractor, 1500.
I can't believe how much these.
This is number to 5, man. This could be well and truly over 100K.
Definitely.
It's a PSA 10.
You're just salty that you waited so long to get stock, thinking that you were going to get it for cheaper
100%.
prices in Australia, and you should have just bit the bullet and just loaded up on the American stock because you were onto it early days.
I really can't believe what F1 has done this year. Like, it's actually unbelievable what's happened.
It is. Boxing.
I never could have imagined this.
Mike Tyson.
It's wild.
As if. I reckon this is...
That's Floyd.
It deserves it, though.
Ali.
Like, it made
I'm not saying it doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying I didn't expect it. To this extent, though, Ant, where boxes are just under the 2,000 US mark for Chrome.
Honestly, I think it's still got legs. I think it creeps up to 3. I think this is my prediction. Yeah, I've been right about it so far, but this is honestly what's going to happen. It'll creep up to 3. And then from 3, there'll be 1 or 2 like ridiculous sales, like well over 3, maybe like 3.5, 4, only a few, and then it'll trickle back down. It'll stay around the 2.5 to 3 USD. That's what's going to happen, and I think it just gradually goes up from there to wherever it goes.
Zards are dead, by the way. Zards are finished.
Oh, are they actually?
Yeah, they're finished, bro.
Yeah, Pokemon's well and truly out of here.
I thought it'd just be on the up with the 20th anniversary. We're actually lucky, Source, we didn't buy into that, because did you see what Pokemon came out and said about the 20th anniversary stuff? They said they were just going to keep printing it so we can meet demand and get people the product.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
You don't blame them.
Funnily enough, back on the soccer thing, another interesting one to keep in mind. Like, I'm not really sweating because I own one, but no, seriously, I'm not sweating, and no one even thinks about this guy. The other thing as well, it's always good to discuss these things with people that have been following sports. Like, I'll bring it back to my grandfather because this is another person that he mentioned to me as a player, and it's funny enough because they went through it and they watched it and watched these guys play. And I said, oh, who would you put in your top 5? And he's just like, it was hard for him to work it out. And he said, like, obviously Maradona won. He said to me, I don't know who would be in what order in my top 5. But he said, in my top 5, 100%. He said, he's the greatest English footballer he's ever seen. He goes, he's better than any... No, you idiot. Shut the hell up, mate. If you watch Jack Grealish, you'd laugh. He'd say, who's this person with this Capella Corte, with this prima donna, mate? That's what he'd be saying, mate. He said, disgusted in merda. That's what he'd say to me, mate. My
grandfather said, Jack Grealish. That would, honestly, but if he came
he'd
out
say
and
to
said
me,
Jack
my grandfather
Grealish,
would be like, Kia Kista Kira Knightley. That's what he'd say to me. That's what he'd say to me. Like,
That's pretty funny.
And you know who he said was number 2 to Jack Grealish as his best English player? Calvin
Sorry.
Phillips.
Yeah,
Calvin
this guy,
Phillips.
legend.
Yeah,
But
it's
legit, he said,
baby boys.
but legit,
There he is.
Who did he say?
he legitimately said the best English player he's ever seen. Better, and then he's watched everyone. He said everyone play. He said was this man right here,
Bobby.
hands down. And I said, are you serious or are you joking? He goes, no. He's by far the best English player I've ever seen. He goes, what that guy used to do on the pitch was unbelievable. He goes, it even had me in awe. Like he goes, but he was honest. He goes, you don't see English footballers that good. Like he understands like the hype around them, and he goes, oh guys, he always used to love Rooney, and he's like Rooney was a good player, and Gerrard and Lampard. He goes, these are great players. And Beckham, you love Beckham, but he's like, when he said that to me, I was like, oh my God, because he used to talk high praise of all these other English legends, but he said no one could touch this guy either. He goes, he was the best English player he's ever seen.
Who's his best Italian player? Do you know?
Oh, I said Baggio.
Baggio.
Yeah.
All Italians, like, especially old school, they love Baggio. Like, that's their guy. That's their number one guy.
He's literally like a god.
Yeah.
There's
a bar here in Sydney, and it's just a regular bar. But anyway, as you're walking to the bathroom, there's this little like area where they have like these candles and they have a frame of Baggio. It's the most random thing I've ever seen in my life.
What? In the toilet, mate.
It's like
when you go to church, you light the candle.
That's a disgrace. You can't put it in the toilet, mate.
No, not in the toilet. Like as you're walking, it's just
it's like in the walkway. Oh, right.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like candles everywhere, and then there's Baggio in the middle with a frame.
I thought it was in the toilet. What's happening? All that, mate. If it was in the toilet, he'd go straight.
If you go back when you open up, please get some footage of.
I will. I'll take a photo.
That'd be elite.
So,
give the bar a shout. If you like it, give the bar a shout out.
Honestly, I've got to look up. I've got a photo of it. I'll find a photo and I'll post on my story. It's just so random.
Baggio. Anyway, we've completely lost the plot here. Anyway, that's the Goldin Auction. That's the preview. The preview. Let's get into Fire or Flame quickly.
I'll go last.
Surely we got to
but
this week.
I've got.
I just want to flame someone. Ant will go last. He's had a shipment come back from somewhere, so he wants to show some nice cards and some stuff he's picked up as well. So, Source, Luke, Fire or Flame.
I'm thinking.
Anyone?
I should come with this prepared like I used to. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we never come prepared, Lukey. Not with the Fire Flames. We just go.
I used to come every week with something like. I used to think it out during the day. I'm like, yes, I want this for today.
My fire is a little side fire was just I don't know. Look, everyone loves some people don't like kabooms. That's fine. And like I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, it's a kaboom, like unbelievable, like it mesmerizes me. But I wouldn't mind having one in my collection. But some of the ones that I want to buy is just stupid amounts of money. I can't fathom spending that much amount of money on a kaboom card when you could go buy an auto of that player or multiple autos for spending that crazy money on kabooms. Especially like some of the Kobe ones and even LeBron ones, and just doesn't make sense to me. But where I do understand spending the money on is like just a guy that you might like, and for me it was the Mikel Antonio. I think I showed you guys that I bought this kaboom.
Yeah.
And I think it was like more having a look at like the soccer kabooms. I mean basketball, some of the stuff is overpriced. There are some ones that lower guys that are reasonable, but even like your average ones are expensive. And this, like, I mean, this was a Mikel Antonio. I understand he's not a freak or whatever. Like, I think he's a freak. Well, in my opinion, but he's been playing well. Yeah, he's been at West Ham forever. And for $40 or $45, I think I picked it up for. I mean, that's cheap. You're not really going to get a kaboom here in basketball of a half decent player for $45. So I feel like there might be some other opportunities in maybe that kaboom market there, and have a look. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be my fire. Just soccer, kaboom. If soccer interests you as a sport, maybe go have a look and see if you can pick one
I
up.
like it. All right.
Going on the back of that, I want to get a Van Dyke kaboom. That's on the agenda. And you brought, when we were messaging before, you messaged me about the Color
Do you have
Blast.
Yeah,
Van Dyke
Salah.
kaboom. No.
Also,
Yeah,
I
Van
got-
Dijk, does he have one?
He has one, yeah. From
Oh,
the
cool.
first
Save your money.
Prism.
where's the
Save
vintage kaboom?
Save your money because
Right there.
save my
You see that team right there?
save my
That's
save your
that's
money.
the best player in the world right there.
And save your
That's
money.
the best
on
defender.
Hey, no.
That's the best player in the world.
Listen to me. Save your money on number 4 because my fire this week is number 11, mate. Go buy his cards. You know how much I got a man crush on this guy, mate. I love this guy to death. Ant can't even
Legend.
believe how much I love this guy as a Man United supporter.
Yeah, that kind of shocked me. I was
Mo Salah.
like
Source
Mason
can't even
Greenwood.
believe it, mate. Like,
I want
wild.
a color. You sent me the Obsidian Color Blast, which we've like. It is nice, but it doesn't pop as much as there's this year's Color Blast. I'll send you a link. It looks off its head. It looks.
I need to
nuts, man.
get some more Mo Salah cards. I got to just.
It's just so expensive, but
People are going to think I'm
I think
a nutcase.
I think it's worth it.
Because I'm buying bloody. Liverpool
You know what?
Mo
If he
Salah.
signs a deal this year, if he signs a
Wouldn't say that to you,
long-term-
though.
if he signs a long-term
United
deal,
supporter.
I think I'm going to buy it. That's the man.
That's nice. Yeah, I like that.
But I do think.
How much does that go for? Oh, fuck.
That went for $12.90.
Yeah, I'll probably buy Ronaldo first.
Look at that card, man.
Do you reckon they could have like put the photo the other way?
As in upwards.
The card.
As in portrait.
Looks
Yeah,
good
but-
on the back too.
Your shield.
It's beautiful.
Did it? Let's
Yeah,
have a
look.
Let's inspect
It'd
it.
have to be shield, bro.
Nah. Oh,
It's in
Maybe.
shield stands. That's why I made the
legit.
joke. You didn't have to go look at the bidding history. I was just.
We've
making
got
a
to
joke.
Yeah, we got to vet it. We got to vet it. We got to vet it.
That's our job.
We're just taking little pot shots.
The
at
powers
everyone
that be ain't going to protect us, so we got to make sure we protect ourselves, right? Domo, we spoke about it on Double
That sounds
Coverage
like-
Wednesday.
else.
Mate, they've got all this
That's-
money. They could be doing so many things to help the hobby, like, you know, cataloging all numbered and ordered cards so that, you know, we can figure out alterations and people trying to do dodgies, changing patches and, you know, filling in ink on autos to get higher grades on autos. And they don't do
Who's
any of
doing
it.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Caught red-handed. Some guy was filled
Go
in
on,
a
Wax.
Kawhi Leonard. Go
on
check out
Wax
Wax
Museum
Museum Podcast Instagram page. It's all the details are there. It was actually got sent into Goldin Auctions, and now it's actually been removed from Goldin Auctions because it's been proven that it's been altered. So there's sharks out there, and this is what we're trying to say, and that's why I said that line. If the powers that be ain't going to protect us, we got to protect ourselves, and that includes shield bidding. You know, be vigilant and check that shit.
Facts.
Easy.
You know what else?
Go on.
I'm sending mine. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
2017 Topps Chrome Salah. That's another good one. You can get some cheapish ones. Look at that. Blue out of 250. That's first year Topps Chrome. That's for
Actually-
$33. That's some good little. But he right now, Salah is that goal he scored on the weekend.
That was a good goal. Good
It
finish.
was unbelievable, bro.
What am I going to say? What more am I going to say? Sadio
Yeah.
is starting to come good as well. Like it. It is what it is.
Do you reckon you're the third contender?
No, we're the best team in the world.
The best team in the world, do you reckon?
Oh my god.
Nah,
Look at his
honestly,
face as he says it.
it's
Fucking
the three of
Liverpool
us.
supporters.
Chelsea look great, but they got decimated by City. That's the only thing. They got destroyed. Like they got dominated. So that
Even
puts
against
me
Juve,
off.
we
a
didn't
bit.
play well against Juve either, to be honest.
Yeah, but
Best team in the
they'll
world.
bounce back. Chelsea, City, and Liverpool.
You probably are, by the way.
They're gonna.
Like, if you
They're
actually
outstanding.
think about it.
We have the best attack in the world. I don't care what anyone says, and that's including Jota, who is pretty average.
I like Jota.
Mane-
Jota's good.
Mane-
Jota's good
Mane-
for
Mane-
Liverpool,
Salah.
bro.
No, he's all right.
Why doesn't
It's good
Bobby
for Liverpool.
Firmino start more games? He comes off the bench a bit.
I think, yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
not sure.
I feel like Bobby Firmino's like any other, like a bit of a Ronaldinho type. Likes to party. Loves being a true Brazilian.
he's on it. Yeah, he's on.
Those
I think
veneers.
yeah,
It'd be good if it was 1/100th of what Ronaldinho was as a player. It'd be good.
Do you go for
I just
Liverpool? Are you on my team?
who? I'm bagging
You-
him.
Are
I'm
you
bagging.
turning? I know, but like, do you want to join like swap sides? You
No,
can.
don't be ridiculous.
What's going on here? We got the Camavinga sticker up.
This is
What
Yeah,
are
what
you
this is me.
showing
showing?
us?
This is me. Did you get the second one as well? There's two. So my fire this week is the 2019 Panini Foot sticker set. There is two. I think there's a third player I'm definitely missing from this set as their rookie sticker. But the two that I like from this set is Camavinga, now at Real Madrid. He's in his Rennes stuff in this set. And the second one is Victor Osimhen, who today his PSA 10 sold for $127 on Shilstein.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah,
Why
it's
is it
just,
opening
it's
Jared Stidham, bro? What the hell?
what? Yeah, it's just a cool set.
Quick one
Two
on
rookies that
Jared
I
Stidham.
feel like could really make some waves in the soccer market. You don't have to buy the graded ones, especially this Osimhen one. It's going to be pretty hard for you to find one of those. The Camavinga, the pop's a little bit higher, so you should be able to.
I was offered those Camavingas at like $30 a pop.
Raw or
No.
graded?
Raw.
Raw, yeah. What are they now? I was just having a
I don't
quick
know
look.
what they are now. I'm assuming that they're up.
Yeah,
I'm assuming they're up big.
but it looked like the 9 in this had gone down. The 9 in the Camavinga. Not this one. This is the 10.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
It's a 10.
Yeah, just maybe
I don't
a
know
box
I don't know
art.
why you would be buying those when he's got the card. He's got the Topps Chrome, man.
But
Who
the
cares about
Chrome's
cards anymore?
2020,
It's
isn't
all
it?
about stickers now.
It's got the RC on it,
Stickers.
man. Like I don't think it matters.
Stickers, pods.
I think it's a safe bet to actually.
Stickers are hard to grade too.
Chrome actually might be the better play, but if you can get both, I'd get both. I think they both go up.
The
It's one of those
play now
things if
is
the player does well.
Yeah, if he
Playing
turns
out
out, then he
stickers-
turns out, and
stickers
everything
and-
goes good. But
stickers and ticket stubs and wanted posters, whatever you think of, mate. That's where it's at now, mate. Like, fuck.
With you,
I'm gonna
man.
try and see if I can find a Ned Kelly wanted poster, mate.
Jockstrap, the player's jockstrap, game worn jockstrap. What do you reckon?
Jeez, like, come on.
soon they're gonna start grading turf from the Bernabeu. Camavinga
Legit.
debut turf
Legit.
from
That's unbelievable.
is
Like,
authentic. The guy comes there, and I don't know what he does to it, but to tell him it's authentic.
no comment. No comment at all. All right, Ant, what have you got?
All right, this is my. So I got a bit of a ship my cards return. Just FYI, I just want to point this out. I looked up on Cherry what Camavinga rookie cards are going for. They've got Topps finest cards for just a regular refractor, $150. Pink out of 125, $300. Like, that's nuts. Anyway, sorry. That's that. I guess you can put that as my flame, if anything. So a couple months ago, we were talking about Fanimations, and I showed you boys Fanimation cards. So we went through a few of those. I won't go through many of them again, but these are the two that I keep picking up, especially in PSA 9 because they're so cheap. Obviously, you got Agent 23, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan. And the other one is the Michael Jordan. It's like that. Asian 23 again. Landscape. Obviously, it's got all the stats and everything like that. Michael Jordan.
Did you get those on bids or did you buy them now? Those are how much?
Couple on bids. Couple
did you
buy
get a few, did
now.
you?
Offers. Yeah, I've got actually. I mean, between There's a few down here as well. I got about eight or nine.
Oh wow.
And then I've also got I got quite a few raw now. But something that I found cool was I started looking outside of that set. And this is from a couple years later. So 2 years later, 1994, 1995, still Upper Deck. And this is, I want to crop out the grading company because it's shit. But this is a Fanimations Wayne Gretzky. This is his version. It's got his photo there. If that's going to load, there we go. So Fanimations Wayne Gretzky, the great one. I bought this graded because it was actually cheaper than buying it raw. But then this is the one that I found the most interesting. Now, I want to make sure this is correct because from what I heard that this is... one second. This, I believe, is very low pop. And as soon as I saw this, I had to get it. So this is 2020 Upper Deck LeBron James Fanimations.
Oh, nice.
So this is him in obviously his high school uniform. LeBron James. Upper Deck. And we know Upper Deck is, looking to make their way, I guess, back into cards, or rumored to make their way back into cards. So this is a sick card. And I just want to get it up to see what the pop is. I'm pretty sure it's very low. Like, here it is. LeBron. That can't be right. There we go. Yeah. So this one here, and there's one other version of it, which is the F4, but this is pop 1. So this is the only one in the world that's graded.
Oh, wow.
None higher, none lower. This is it. This is the one of one in terms of grading.
That's sick.
And someone had bought it graded. I probably paid over what it was worth, but I mean, when it comes to a car like this, one of one, and especially now, I'm going to obviously make some posts on Fanimations. We're waiting for this shipment to come back. But I think that's such a clean card. And you got,
I mean, they're not cheap, those LeBrons. I'm just looking them up now.
No, they're not. They're not cheap at all. And if you can remember, I had a really random unboxing one day on IG Live, and it was that random box with all the coins and all the animals and stuff like that. And it was this box. I was looking for cards like this. It's Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. It comes from this. The Fanimations cards.
I remember that box. That was funny as fuck.
It's so random. The odds of getting this, because it does say on Cardboard Connection, odds are so ridiculous. It's not even funny. So let me get this up here.
It's good. I like it. Nice card.
So it's rare. So that Fanimation's actually rare in terms of the hit in the box.
Very rare. Very, very, very rare.
Okay.
And like little things like that. This is, so it's 1 in 2,540 packs.
Oh.
So do the math on that. If there's, I think that's not even case. I think it's 1 every.
Jesus.
Well, it's 12. What is that? What even is that?
A lot.
We're looking at 20 boxes per 20 packs per case. 20 packs per box.
12 per case.
12. Wow. So
I'm gonna buy
it's 1 every 10.5 cases.
I'm gonna buy
for one. Hold on, for one Fanimation, and there are like multiple versions. There's Michael Jordan, Ben Simmons, Wayne Gretzky, and the other one that I've got over here somewhere is the Andreescu Fanimation, which is.
Oh, she got one as well.
She's got one as well, and you know that like that's my.
Yeah, it's your girl, man.
That's the girl that I go to for tennis.
Funnily enough, and because obviously I bought a fair few. Because
Yeah,
I got a whole
there's
bunch
two
of like
cards.
raw that I got a grade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably send them to HGA. But funnily enough, when I was going through, that's another Agent 23. Put that in there. I actually came across these, and they're Fanimation, but they're the
NFL.
someone that we actually know. Yeah.
Yeah,
The NFL ones.
he's on the money.
Yeah, of course I am, man. Dan Marino.
That's a set.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
So
I got them all here too, bro. Elite.
There's
Lawrence
10 of
Taylor's
those.
in there. Lawrence Taylor, Jim Cully. Who else is in there? Deion Sanders. Troy Aikman, my boy.
Yeah.
Junior Sal.
How
Jerry
rare were
Rice.
those? How
I
rare
don't
are
know
the...
I don't think these are that rare, to be honest with you. I think
Jerry
they're
Rice,
just-
and then this is a Dan Marino, and is that Troy Aikman in this card? The dual one. I think it might be. Not sure, but they're sick as well. So they're actually in pretty good nick. Obviously, none of them will get a 10, but I'm not really bothered with that, to be honest. But it's sick. It's a six set.
It's
Was there more?
That's it. That's my 5. That's my 5 for this week. Obviously, next week I'll have a.
I thought you had one you wanted to get our live reaction for.
No, that was it. That was the
LeBron.
Oh, the
LeBron's
LeBron.
the one.
Fuck. All right.
LeBron's
Shit, I
the
forgot.
one, and next week I'll have more. Next week I'll change it up. I'll have a different sport on the cards.
Oh, Lukey's all over the shop today.
Oh, I've lost the
He's confused.
He's
Oh,
over.
he's got me laughing.
He's gonna
I've
be
lost the plot
hunted.
today.
He's gonna get hunted down, mate. Card porn's coming from him. I hope they do. I hope they do. So I can just.
Oh, I hope
destroy
they
them.
don't, because I don't know I'm coming back from that.
Yeah, you will, bro. What?
That's
What-
it.
what-
There you go. That's
I don't know what you're
interesting.
worried about, Lukey. Some peasant account coming after you. I love it. Anyway, good stuff, boys. Another F done. I'm Dom with Sauce, Ant, and Luke. It's crunch time coming up. Big when it counts. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time on the Double Coverage Media Network. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to know when we drop a new episode. Also, feel free to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Crunch Time, coming up big when it counts.